Absentee votes in the city of Milwaukee were not added to the totals until after 4 a.m. today. A larger number of Milwaukee County residents cast early ballots than in-person ballots on Election Day. 12 News' Nick Bohr is at the Milwaukee County Courthouse tonight. Nick, this trend could lead to renewed pressure for a change in state law.
Well, tomorrow morning here at the courthouse, a canvass begins in the cafeteria. That's where they'll make all those election results official over time. The sheer volume of absentee ballots combined with a problem at the central count with some of those ballots, processing them led to a late night that leaders would certainly prefer doesn't repeat itself in the future. Long lines were a hallmark of 2 weeks of early absentee voting in Milwaukee. Contrast that with the subdued polling places in the city on Election Day, including Tippecanoe Library that didn't have a single voter an hour before the polls closed. 108,000 people cast an early absentee vote, votes that by law can't be counted until Election Day and actually consume more time to process.
That exporting process takes so long, and that building was so big, and there was a lot of walking.
An error caught at the central counting location, in which the ballot counting machine doors weren't properly sealed, compounded that onslaught of absentee ballots. And even after calling in additional help, including firefighters, those vote totals weren't delivered to the courthouse until 3:15 in the morning.
We'll continue to do an assessment and follow up, and we're going to get better. We have a culture of continuous improvement at the Milwaukee Election Commission, but at the end of the day, we problem solved. It was completely transparent and what involved bipartisan Democrat and Republican representatives.
Milwaukee Mayor Cavalier Johnson told 12 News Monday he was hopeful that in future elections, those early absentee ballots would be processed the day before Election Day.
Where they could start processing the over 105,000 ballots that are just sitting. They're just sitting there.
Mayor Johnson was also at Central Count Tuesday as the absentee ballot issue was addressed.
We are transparent. We are accountable when something happens. We've taken accountability here.
But if the early voting trend continues, there will be a renewed call for a change in state law.
And Nick, what would it take to change state law on counting absentee ballots before the next big election?
A bill that would allow election officials to begin processing those ballots the day before Election Day and run them through the voting machines on Election Day did go through the Assembly with the support of Republican Speaker Robin Vos earlier this year, but it stalled out in the Senate. I talked to Mayor Johnson today, who told me he will renew that push to get that bill through on the next session.
Nick Bohr reporting live in downtown Milwaukee.